When you think of baseball royalty, you probably picture legends like Sandy Koufax, not the Duke and Duchess of California, aka Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. But apparently, at Game 4 of the World Series, royal protocol trumped baseball history, because somehow the ex-royals managed to snag front-row seats, while one of the greatest pitchers in the sport's history was parked directly behind them. You can't make this stuff up. The Sussexes made their grand entrance at Dodger Stadium like they were walking the red carpet instead of stepping into a sports arena. Dressed in Dodgers blue and trying their best to look relatable, the pair cozied up for the cameras, ready to enjoy America's pastime, or at least pretend to. Unfortunately for them, the crowd wasn't exactly rolling out the royal welcome. The moment their faces appeared on the jumbo screen, the stadium burst into a wave of boos so loud it could have been mistaken for a jet flyover. Their smiles froze faster than Buckingham Palace's press office during a family scandal, and the awkwardness was so thick you could have cut it with a souvenir bat. Then came the cherry on top of this royal sundae. Sandy Koufax, Dodgers legend, Hall of Famer, and literal baseball icon, was sitting behind them. Behind them. As in, the man who threw 4 no-hitters, a perfect game, and basically carried baseball on his back for over a decade, was craning his neck to see over the Duchess of Discontent and her ex-prince husband. The internet immediately combusted. New York Mets broadcaster Howie Rose said what everyone was thinking: how does Sandy Koufax end up in the second row? Maybe those are his permanent seats, but Sandy takes a back seat to no one. Especially at Dodger Stadium. Translation: who let the influencers cut the line? Social media didn't disappoint either. One fan asked, "What are they even doing here?" Another chimed in, "You're not royals here." And somewhere in the sea of comments, someone summed it up perfectly with one word: ouch. Because really, what else is there to say when a man who defined baseball greatness is forced to play background extra to Hollywood's most dramatic export? Still, Harry and Meghan seemed unbothered, or at least practiced at pretending to be. Meghan flashed her best PR smile while casually snapping selfies with Magic Johnson, who, yes, was also sitting behind them. The Duchess of Perfect Timing clearly wasn't going to let a few thousand boos ruin her lighting. Harry, on the other hand, looked like a man quietly wondering if he could ask the stadium staff to trade seats with Koufax without starting another international incident. The irony of it all was almost poetic. Meghan, the Californian native who once called herself a true Dodgers girl, claimed she was just there to support her hometown team. But let's be honest, the only home run she was swinging for was screen time. The whole scene felt like a royal PR campaign disguised as a night at the ballpark. Baseball fans came for the World Series and left with a front-row reminder that celebrity always finds a way to upstage legacy. And poor Sandy Koufax, the actual baseball royalty in the room, reduced to second-row status behind 2 people whose greatest contribution to sports was surviving the royal family's group chat. The boos weren't just about Harry and Meghan, they were about everything that moment represented: the triumph of clout over achievement, optics over legacy, and selfies over substance. In the end, the Dodgers lost the game, the crowd lost its patience, and the Sussexes, well, they gained another headline. Because if there's one thing this couple has mastered, it's turning any public outing, even a baseball game, into a global debate about relevance. One thing's for sure: when Sandy Koufax has to sit behind Meghan Markle, civilization might just need a 7th-inning stretch.